Hey guys, my name is Nick. This is Film Quest. Today we're watching The Rings of Power, Episode 2. Last time on The Rings of Power, we had Galadriel almost sailing to the Undying Land, but deciding at the very last minute to jump ship, and I guess she's swimming all the way back. Elrond is introduced to Celebrimbor and told about a project he's working on, presumably the 3 elven rings that we know he forges. The Harfoot discovers a man in a crater that is crash landed on Earth, looking like a meteor, and one of the wardens are watching a group of humans in the south whose ancestors sided with Morgoth. Noticed a lot of weird things going on. I thought it was a great first episode. It did a lot to lay the foundation of where the season is going and kind of where we're starting in the timeline. I know that we've got a lot more to go. I'm super excited to watch this episode. I've heard that the first one is slow, and if people consider that slow, then this second episode should be amazing. So let's just get into it. Oh, an opening sequence. Does a fantastic job with the music in this show. It's a good merging of his style and what Howard Shore did. Oh, Howard Shore did the main theme. Never mind. I was going to say he did an excellent job with this theme, kind of melding it with Howard Shore's style. God, that's going to be a long swim back. Oh, here we go. What's going on here? Who is this? Ooh.
It's not hot.
It's not hot.
It's not hot. Doesn't change the fact that there's a giant in.
Is he gonna show her a vision? What the hell? I mean, I'm fairly certain he's one of the Maiar. Just which one? Or is he gonna become corrupted and become a Balrog of Morgoth?
Not bode well. Now, away with you. Go on.
It probably doesn't, to be honest with you.
Go on, hurry up.
Elf, maybe? Wrong ears. And he's not handsome.
Whoa.
Not to mention, elves don't fall from the sky. No. Anybody finds out that we helped a stranger, and anything bad that happens the next 3 seasons will be our fault. If fog lasts a little too long, we'll get stuck in a rush.
Next 3 seasons of the show. Oh yeah, what happened here? It had to be something to do with that sword, I imagine. Must have woken something up.
Wishes. Like in a ground shake.
Yeah, had something come up out here?
No wounded.
Perhaps they all fled.
Oh, they had that same rod on them. Ominous. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. Is here? Okay, this is a Regian. Wow. Oh my god. Fëanor, okay. Wow, the Silmarils. Oh, it's so cool.
Found the Silmarils so beautiful.
Yeah.
That after he'd stolen them, for weeks he could do nothing but stare into their depths.
Wow, I can't believe they're talking about the Silmarils. That's so cool.
Fell upon the jewels, and he was faced with the evil of his own reflection that the reverie. What has mine ever accomplished?
It has turned my heart, my boy.
Oh, is he searching for
The heart
greatness?
of many an elf.
But I aspire to do far more than that.
And he's gonna bring
An
ruin
age
to the
ago,
world.
our kind brought war to these shores.
A forge, more powerful than any ever built, able to birth a
Wow.
flame as hot as a dragon's tongue and as pure as starlight. The things we could use it to create could transform.
Oh, Khazad-dûm! Moria! Wow! This is amazing! Look at that! That's so beautiful! Oh, is this the door? Speak, friend, and enter?
An alliance with the dwarves was an achievement of the
That was more of a
age.
secret door, though,
Their
right?
Prince, Durin.
Durin.
Is an old and dear friend. Almost like a brother to me.
I've heard the dwarves have greatly expanded their halls.
This is a much friendlier time.
They
Oh, if I know Durin, he'll do far more than that. He'll welcome us with open arms.
Durin's folk.
Ram's horns blaring. Tables filled with salted pork. And enough malt beer to fill the Arduin.
What you want?
It is Elrond of Lindon, accompanied by Celebrimbor, Lord of Eregion. We seek an audience with Prince Durin.
No.
Oh. What's going on? Have they already
Ram's
awoken
horns?
something? He knows the secret passage, though, doesn't he?
Friend, allow me a few days to work mine.
Wow, that's interesting. Those are interesting helmets. Almost like Japanese or Chinese, those face masks. Wow. So this is what Moria looked like at its height. What the hell? Beautiful. This show, I feel like the show's gonna win awards on its set design. Is this some kind of combat thing he invoked?
Elrond has invoked the right of Sigyn Tagar. The dwarven test of endurance.
Oh, is it a drinking contest?
Fashioned by Aule himself.
That's amazing.
Once we lift our break the great stones until
Okay,
one of us can
maybe
break
it's
no
not,
more.
but that would have been really funny.
Should the event the elf should win, we shall grant a
Very
single
dwarf-like.
boon. But should he lose,
Banished.
Oh, those horns. Nice. Very cool. Very, very cool. Okay. Who is this guy? Give me a name. Please give me a name. Wow. Powerful. He's not one of the five wizards. Because they came after the third age, or the beginning of the third age, after Sauron was defeated.
Father always says a Harfoot without manners is like
Did you eat where you're from?
I wonder if they're doing this with CG or they're doing it the old way with like the depth perception. Like if she's sitting like way further back to appear smaller. It'd be really cool if they were doing it that way. Yeah, like is she like way further in the background to appear smaller? It sort of looks that way.
is it some sort of map?
Is he drawing Sauron's mark?
It's not straight.
Mana. Oh God! Why? Why?
I'm fine. I slipped on wet grass is all. It's just a twist. There's nothing.
Ooh.
Never you mind. I should have.
Oh, I like that guy's mask. Is Galadriel still swimming? She's gonna be swimming for most of this episode. I mean, I guess elves don't tire like normal humans would. Oh, I didn't know we were watching Jaws. Oh, what is that? Shipwreck? Yeah.
Over here.
Is this from Numenor? Are they trying to get to Numenor?
Closer.
What do you think?
How was she?
Huh? Oh. Oh no. That looks so good. Wow. Is she gonna try and save him? Oh, we're just leaving him go. No. Oh. What the heck is this thing? Another one? Or is it just him left? He looks very Aragorn-like. They did great casting for this show. No, we lost. Oh, we didn't lose. We just broke his hammer. Oh, he yielded.
To the exit.
Gladly.
What happened? It seemed like they were friends. Or at least that's what Elrond was thinking. Wow.
Remarkable. Here to see my friend whom I've greatly missed.
Missed? You missed my wedding. The birth of my children, 2 of them.
Oh, well, yeah, that would do it.
Mountain and demand I welcome you with open arms. Life in that time. A life you missed.
Yeah.
One apology to Disa and you're off. No getting better acquainted. No
Extending the olive
reminiscing
branch.
about the past, and absolutely no staying for dinner.
Understood. I fear so, fair lady.
I think it's the first time we've seen a female dwarf.
I told you to stay out of my head.
I told you monsters to stay in bed. Oh, come on. Dare that gambling. Come on. Hurry along. Make yourself comfortable.
Comfortable.
Gamley, please.
Stubbornness of dwarves.
I'm stuck over here. You trolls and stalagmite spiders.
Yeah, I was always led to believe it's like these cold, dank caves with like very intricate stonework, but it's very beautiful down here.
I was resonating a freshly open chamber.
Lurking.
Took weeks before he worked up the courage to court me proper.
2 weeks at most.
It was 5.
You're lying. She's lying. She may play coy now, but she was a moon-eyed.
I see you planted the sapling.
Planted it.
Oh, he
Raised it
gave him
up.
that.
Tends it like it's our 3rd child.
Where there is love, it is never truly dark. How could it not grow in a home like yours?
Daw. He's just like the spitting image of Viggo Mortensen to me. I don't know. Not the spitting image, but very, very similar, very rough,
I'm
similar
simply
look.
wondering what manner of man.
It was orcs.
Oh, he's seen orcs.
Your home. Where was it?
Westerlands?
What's it matter?
Bear McCreary, man, he's killing it. Kid's got anger issues. Ooh. What that? What is it? Yeah, someone just farted. Oh. Not good. Gotta face it. Hide. She wants to see what it is. Maybe. Ugh. What is that? Ugh. Is she just an orc? Oh no. Oh! Yeah! What the heck was that? It is an orc. Oh, the makeup looks great. Got him. Oh. Nice. Oh. Cut his freaking head off. Yeah. Badass. Some last alliance of men and elves vibes there. Is he gonna send it to get an eagle?
Perhaps he sensed that it was you who was hiding something.
You think too much of their kind. We're the ones holding the long end of the hammer here.
Have they already dug too deep and too greedily?
But no.
What is it? The jewel they'll make the rings out of? Oh. Is it literally a Morgul blade? Not good. Not good. Oh, they're found. By who? It's gotta be the Numenorians, right? And of course it ends. All right, let's talk about it. Okay, so it starts off with Elrond and Celebrimbor discussing how they're going to make what is presumably the three Elvish rings, Narya, Nenya, and Vilya, and just how to go about doing that and how it's even possible. A lot of interesting things about the creation of the Silmarils. Which is a big thing. I think the war that starts off with Morgoth stealing the Silmarils from the crown, I believe, or if it was from the tree, I'm not sure on that. But anyway, they discuss like what it takes to build these things or make these things. It's manpower or just things they don't possess, and they need help from the dwarves, Durin's folk. So we cut to Khazad-dûm, which, you know, we see thousands of years later in the Lord of the Rings, the Mines of Moria, which is incredible to see. We get to see the Durin, like, he's gonna be, I don't know if his father is also named Durin but we know from The Hobbit, Thorin is descended from Durin's line. So I was just like, they're giving me everything. They're giving me everything, and I absolutely love it. Celebrimbor was talking about, you know, wanting to create something beautiful after, you know, so much war and death, and I think that was very interesting, considering he's going to be instrumental in creating one of the great, you know, evils of the age and the age after, which, you know, I mean, like, the sort of the path to hell is paved in good intentions type thing, which is really interesting. I really like what they're doing there. We cut to the Harfoots, the proto-hobbits, finding this strange man who has crash landed to Earth, and we didn't really get much more from that, other than he is strange, and I mean, I think he's one of the Maiar. He's not fair, he's not beautiful looking, so I don't think it's Sauron. I think it's somebody to oppose him, but I don't think it's any of the wizards yet. So maybe it's somebody really obvious, I'm just missing something. But I'd really would like that to move a little quicker. That was a little slow this episode, I'm not gonna lie. I was getting kind of like let's get on with it. Let's figure this out, because what we got just really is next to nothing. I mean, he's obviously one of the Maiar, sent to Earth to hopefully oppose Sauron, like Gandalf and Saruman and the Two Blues and Radagast were sent to kind of ensure that Sauron did not return, or did not, you know, return to full power. Like, Galadriel did a lot of swimming this episode. I'm glad that they didn't have her just like have the strength to swim across the ocean. She kind of found a shipwrecked boat with some people that distrusted her, which kind of shows the distrust between men and elves is there, even though, you know, I think they worked together to defeat Morgoth, even though there were some humans that sided with Morgoth. It's interesting to see where that's going. That monster, whatever that was, that whole sequence was very cool, and the CG looked great on it, and I don't know whatever it is, but I've never seen that in Lord of the Rings at all, and that was just really, really cool. He had the guy had like a pouch around his neck. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's something really obvious and I just don't have the knowledge of it. But it'd be really cool if he was, you know, some other line of human, like maybe the Rohirrim. I don't know if the Rohirrim and the Gondorians were the same, just kind of split off from Numenor. I know Gondor was descendants of Numenor, but I don't know if Rohan was. But I don't know. I'd like to see where that was going. Judging from the character intro thing, I think that person who is shielded by light was probably Isildur, the prince of the Numenorians, one of the princes of the Numenorians at this time. I think we very likely going to get the fall of Numenor in this show, which would be kind of crazy to see. I'm trying to think of anything else that happened. The Elrond and Durin, it was kind of cool to just see the juxtaposition of like, hey, I'm an elf, 20 years is nothing to me, and to a dwarf who even, I mean, they live hundreds of years, but even to them, they're like, hey, like that's a significant chunk of my life. How can you call yourself a friend? You've missed so much of my life, which is really cool. And I don't know, the actor for Elrond's just doing a very good job of just feeling very regal and elf-like. I don't know if he like casts quite the same shadow as Hugo Weaving does, but I guess it's just something you get with you know, thousands of years of wisdom. It's gonna be interesting, because I mean, they kind of just have Hugo Weaving just kind of be in the prologue to the Fellowship of the Ring, and he just looks like he looks. So, you know, maybe they'll change that a little bit, just kind of out of necessity, but yeah, it's not, whatever. It's, you know, the limitations of film and TV, so I'm not too bent out of shape about it. We got to see a lot of Khazad-dûm, which was absolutely beautiful. We get to see the height and just the majesty of a dwarven kingdom that's not in ruin for like the first time ever. In fact, we get to see the elves near the, maybe not the height of their power, but it's a bygone era. Eregion, you get to see Eregion and all its just glory and majesty. I mean, this show is just giving me everything. It's just giving me everything I want. Like, just give it to me, please. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. This one, I honestly thought the first one was more entertaining than the second one. I'd heard some things that, like, hey, the first episode's slow and the second episode is much better. It really sets up everything and gets you excited for the next episode. I honestly, I kind of preferred the first episode to the second episode in a lot of ways, but I mean, the second episode was still really good. I wonder if they're gonna go with a lot of the kind of older special effects techniques. Like, I feel like they should. Like, I don't know if they, for the Harfoot and the wizard, whatever he is, were they doing that difference of perspective to make him feel like, you know, she is smaller than he was? It kind of looked like it, but I don't know for sure. But it'd be very cool if they kept some of that from the original trilogy and kind of took some lessons from The Hobbit of like, hey, CG doesn't solve all your problems. It's really not a catch-all, like, hey, we can do things much better and cheaper and less hassle. Like, no, it's not really the case. It's got its issues too, and there's a place for CGI, but it's a lot of the real practical things you can't change something actually being there in frame. But yeah, let me know down below what you thought of it all, and like the video if you liked it. Please leave a comment and subscribe if you liked more of this. I'm going to be doing the Rings of Power, House of the Dragon. I'm going to try and do at least a movie a week, and then just whatever else. Andor, when Andor comes out, I'll be doing that as well. So yeah, thanks for watching. Later.